Hi there, Sue here. As you know, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and last week I spoke to you about freedom in ourselves and how to get freedom in our business. And I explained to you how our limiting beliefs, which most of us have, often hold us back. Now, obviously, we need to identify what these limiting beliefs are and try to change them, try to change the story that we tell ourselves. Now, first, we have to discover what those negative beliefs are and what the circumstance is that's causing us to think that thought, that negative belief. Um, the result of a negative belief is that we feel discouraged, which causes the action that we do nothing basically, and the result is that our business doesn't grow. Now, as I told you, I have a coach, and he has taught us something called the formula for transformation. Now, what is the formula for transformation? Well, it says that our beliefs create our thoughts create our feelings, and our feelings create our actions, and that eventually, obviously, creates the results. Now, how do we change our beliefs? Now, this is a process. It doesn't just happen overnight, but we have to start changing the story that we tell ourselves. So, number one, we have to identify our limiting beliefs and ask ourselves, how will they hold us back in the future? What story are we telling ourselves? Then we have to ask us, are there any specific things that are that have held us back in the past or kept us from going ahead and moving forward? Um, Number two, we have to say to us, what things do we believe we will have to change about ourselves in order to achieve the highest levels of success, or reach that top rank in our business, or go to the place where we want to go, our goals. So, what we need to do is to write down our limiting beliefs on a piece of paper. Now, it's very important that we write them down. It's no good just thinking about them. We have to write them down. And then we have to pick out, we might have quite a lot of limiting beliefs, so we have to pick out two or three of them and ask ourselves, what would our life look like in 2 to 3 years' time if we hold on to these limiting beliefs? We have to be very honest with ourselves about this. Um, Now, we have to start imagining what life would be like without these limiting beliefs. If we were we thought the right thoughts, and we didn't believe, we had belief in ourselves, belief in what we do, what would our life look like then? Okay, so then um, obviously this can be difficult because our brain can see this is a threat, because all of this is in our subconscious, and our brain is a very clever thing. Believe it, our subconscious is 90% of our brain. Only 10% of it is the conscious things that we do here and now. So what we have to do is start doing things with small modifiers. We need to write them down again, the 2 to 3 things that you've identified, and we have to say them out loud. It's very important to do this so that we can hear ourselves saying it, and we can see how we feel when we say these thoughts. How we feel about them, how they make us feel. Do they make us feel bad? Do they make us feel discouraged? And then after that, the next thing to do is to say them again, but with a little modification. Now you have to do this in small steps. It's no good changing everything all at once. So a good example of this, we can say to us, in the past I used to believe that I wasn't smart enough to start a business, but now I'm discovering how to be smart enough to achieve my goals. So you've made that small modification that I used to think that I was not smart enough, but now I'm discovering that I can be smart enough. Another one is I used to believe that I was too old to accomplish my goals. I must say, I used to believe that a bit, not anymore, but I did. Um, I I used to think that I was too old to achieve my goals or accomplish my goals, but now I'm the perfect age to take all my life's lessons and achieve my goals. So you see, we've twisted this round. I'm saying to myself, well, I've learnt a lot in my life, so therefore I'm at an advantage. So I'm looking at this in a positive way. Now, as I said, this takes time. It's not something that you can do overnight. It's something that you have to keep doing over and over again. And you must write them on a piece of paper. Each time you must do this and say them out loud and gradually change those beliefs, those negative beliefs, to positive beliefs. Um, and what will this do? Well, successful people simply do two things differently. They choose to envisage a positive result for all their future actions, and they also assign different meanings to the things that happen in their lives. And this is what we all have to do if we want to achieve our goals and make a success of our businesses. Now, I hope this was of some help to you, and I simplified it a bit. I didn't just tell you about our negative beliefs, I told you how to change them. So please get your piece of paper, write them down. It's going to be hard. It can sort of be quite upsetting as well, but it's worth doing because we can all change the story that we tell ourselves. Take care. Bye for now. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the box below. Or if you'd like to speak to me personally and ask me any questions, please feel free to private message me. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.